Nigerian barber Wale Johnson says his clients are now paying 50% more for a haircut than they did just a few weeks ago. Global price shocks driven by war in the Middle East have caused his expenses at his Lagos shop to climb from around $20 a week to 35.
And they all understand. Even though some of them are not ready to comply, but they don't have any choice by the time we explain to them.
Increased petrol and transportation costs mean Johnson has to spend more on everything from aftershave to clipper oil. And all that's despite the giant Dangote petroleum refinery less than 50 miles from Johnson's shop. It became fully operational early this year and was designed to transform Nigeria into a major exporter of refined products. But it has failed to shield the country from the energy market impact of the Iran conflict.
To us, Nigerians, that we have crude oil and a refinery by our Nigerians man, I think it should be more lesser than this.
For decades, Nigeria suffered from inadequate refining capacity. That repeatedly led to fuel shortages, though government subsidies kept pump prices low. President Bola Tinubu removed that buffer when he took office in 2023. Now Nigerians are facing a 65% pump price spike, the largest among major African economies. In Johnson's densely populated Alimosho district, vast residential areas are plunged into darkness. People navigate dimly lit streets beneath power lines that deliver little electricity, forcing businesses like Johnson's to depend on costly generators. The impact of the 650,000 barrels per day Dangote refinery has been blunted by the need to import large volumes of expensive crude from abroad. And that's even though Nigeria is Africa's biggest oil producer. The constraint stems from Nigeria's financing model. State oil firm NNPC's joint venture crude is tied to oil-backed loans and pre-export deals. That means as much as roughly 1.5 million barrels per day of Nigeria's production goes to paying debts to international oil majors, banks and traders. Dangote's managing director, David Bird, said earlier this month that the company can only source about 5 crude cargoes a month locally, far short of the 13 to 15 required. It has to import the rest at prices dictated by the Iran war. After meeting Tinubu last week, Aliko Dangote, president of the Dangote Group, said the conflict would worsen economic hardship across Africa unless it was urgently resolved.